Hello everyone. This is what, third part of my Tim's DFPlayer Plus. The Plus is for the extra amplifier. What I've done is I've designed a box for it. Let me have a look. I'd just like to mention PCBWare. Without the help of PCBWare, I wouldn't be able to make these projects like this. They're very helpful, and I recommend them to anyone. So I'll go into more detail on how easy it is to order these PCBs. Like I say, I use KiCad and just give me a moment. I use KiCad. I've made some changes, so let me just. When I was making the changes and fixing my errors, like this one here, let's just focus on. Yeah, I made a slight error there. Oh, damn the light. That's better. I made a slight. But you see these wires, so I've corrected the new PCB to do this. But I thought, rather than have the links permanent, I thought I would give a choice whether to link these two pins or not, so you could actually cut them apart on the PCB. So, in actual fact, what I've done is I've added a solder jumper. You can cut through it if you want to separate this. Say you wanted to use a mono 3mm jack in there. You could disconnect this so it doesn't short out onto that pin, and just put a cut through there. I'll just show you on the PCB. I mean, obviously I can't show you on mine because mine is how it was, but the new one will look like this. So what I've done is I've put it on the back. So if we look at the back, where are we? Not that one. There we go. Yeah, you can see there I've put this little cut place where you can actually cut through the track, and then it just releases one of those connections. If we take a view, what I'll do is we'll take a look at the 3D view, because there's something else I've changed. Let's just move that a minute. Right. Yeah, it's a lot easier if I just move them to the side. Right, yeah. Another thing I didn't do, really, I forgot. I don't know if you can notice. Try and get the light right, so we're not getting glared. You see the USB jack there. Can you see how the audio jack extends? It's supposed to go through the wall of the case. So that is, where are we? So basically, that jack, when the case goes on, it fits flush with the case. It goes through a hole in the case. But a mistake I did was I put this flush, which means when we use a big, when you want to plug something in like this, the whole thing has to go through. The whole thing has to go through the hole to actually reach the thing. But anyway, I've corrected that as well. So the one I've done has a smaller hole, and it's just the size. It's just the size of that. If we look at the 3D view model. There. there you can see now that I've extended it, so this actually now sort of pokes through the wall. So yeah, those are my changes. I think I didn't notice this until I was actually making the box. So you know, sometimes it's a good thing to make everything first, but you know, things happen. What I'm going to do, oh right, yeah, so close that, and then if I bring my I just want to show you how easy it is. In KineCAD they've made it really simple, easy for PCBWare to for you to order. If you're making your own PCB, that is, not buying one of mine. If you want to get one of mine, I've done a shared a shared project where you can just go and click a button and add to your card. But yes, so let's just what I'll do is I'll just put Internet Explorer there. So oh, you'll have to excuse my voice. I've got an awful infection. I'm just going to cough a minute. I'm just going to pause because I'm going to cough. Oh, there we go. I nearly passed out. Right, yes. So once you've done your PCB, let's just go to our previews and all layers. So you've got your whole PCB done. And it's so easy. You just click this plug-in and you just click that. And bingo. It's all done for you. You just go save to cart. That's it. It can't be any easier than that. You can make a few choices. I mean, I like to do a blue, a blue thing, and that's the solder mask. And then what we do is we have the white. That looks quite well. Well, you've seen my PCB. That's just. I think the blue looks really cool with the white lettering. I mean, I'm not. Anybody that watches my channel know that I'm not an editor, and you know, you see other people advertising PCBware, but do really fancy intros and pan throughs. Well, I'm not into that. I'm sorry, guys, but I do like to recommend them. And also, what I'm doing is, I'll just bring this up. This is the case I've made. So if we look at the case, you can see there it all fits in. And what I've done is I've made the case to take a battery which can be recharged. But the battery recharging part is all off the shelf stuff. So what I've done, if we just I'll just turn that off, let's have a look, turn that off, not that, and that, and then you can see that what I've used is one of these LiPo batteries. I've put a charger module in there, and I've put a boost module in there, and then I've put a switch here to turn the switch on and off. So my box takes all is big enough to take all that all those off the shelf parts as well. And if I turn the DFPlayer, this all sits on top, and you can access the little proby things and the SD card. Like I say, this video is all about putting it together and ending up with a thing. But I just want to say that PCBware are not just PCB manufacturers, they also do CNC printing. So if we went to this tab, you can see that they also do 3D printing. And you know, you can have the prints made out of any, you know, all this stuff basically. So I mean, my box is just PLA, but you can have it made out of nylon, resin, ABS, whatever. All you have to do is click get started. Oh, hang on, I pressed the button. Sorry guys, I messed this up. Yeah, so all you do is you just keep adding one. So you drag and drop there. I've done STL files, so if we go and find my STL files, I'm just going to pause, guys. Yes, so here are all my STL files. So all you do, I've done 3 versions of boxes. It went through a few. It went through a few iterations. Did the box, but basically you just drag a file in there and it just copies it. Wait for it to download. And there you can view it. So just bring it up and we can view it. There we go. There's the box. You can see I wanted the box as small as possible, just the size of the PCB. So what I've had to do is I've taken these sides off. So because of well, if we go back to this, can you see? You have to fit these through the box, and you have to fit this through the box. So to do that, you've got to stick them in from one side, which means making the box bigger. So in order to get them into them holes, you have to come in. You have to come in from one side like this to get them through the holes, and then obviously I can screw the panel on the back then, and then I can also screw that panel on that side as well, and then that way that sticks through. So let's just bring that picture back. Yes, so there you can view what you're doing, and then let's just close that. Then go down quantity. Well, usually it's just one of each, but you can choose your material. You can have nylon. It's a bit dearer. PLA. That's a bit. I think maybe. Yeah, resin's cheaper. I wonder what it'd look like. Nice, clear resin. I wonder if you could make a nice box and have it sort of transparent. I wonder. I bet that would look really nice. That ABS. It's a bit more dear. Oh, that ain't too bad. I mean, obviously, I don't know what TPU is. I don't know what PC is either. It's dear stuff. Oh, well, you could have it in aluminium. Yeah, if money's no object, guys, well, if money's no object, you can make it out of titanium. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, you get the picture. You can get the 3D prints here. So I would maybe go for resin. Yeah, they seem to be doing them cheaper than the PLA. PLA takes a lot longer. Resin. I think with resin they can stick a load in at once, you know. But like I say, you do that. You do that for each piece. You just keep adding another one here, drag another one there, and then you just continue. Give me a minute. Oh, I know. I've got a link here. If you go to my webpage, there we go. I've got a link. Go smash it. So basically, what you do is just go onto this shared project on PCBWare. I've got some more details of what it is. Basically, it's the same as the instructable I'm making. But all you do is just click add to card, and you can get your PCB. Or you can have it assembled. Now, there are some components that are quite small on this project. Let me just move that out of the way. If we look at the PCB, tell you what, I need to remove these pieces. So remove that and remove that. Right. I would recommend maybe if how much you want to do is I'd have the surface mounted devices done at least, and then you could do all the through hole stuff, everything that has the through hole. Maybe just do them yourself. It's not too hard to do the through hole stuff, but the surface mount, like this, the actual. Let's try and get some light on that and focused. This is the microcontroller, and those pins are really close together. I managed to do them, but it takes a bit of effort to get them soldered on correctly. And obviously, the programming lead, I use one of these. I'm sure I've seen it. And these just solder onto these pads here for programming the SD card. In fact, I might as well show you how I do that. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. There we go. Yeah, I've done an instructable as well. So it's, in the instructable, I'll show you where the programming goes, and you wire it up. And what you'll need to program it is ST Visual Develop IDE. Now this is like a suite of programs, and one of them is so basically you have the actual developer for actually writing the code. Well, don't expect everyone to actually know how to write code, but what they have is it's very easy. Is they have the programmer, and all you have to do is open up the programmer, which is this. And we're on the first page. You choose STM here, the STM 103F3, and then you just open the file, which you can get from my GitHub repository, or even the actual shared projects on PCBWare, and you just load that file in. That's it. And then all you do, once you're all plugged in, obviously you need to be all plugged in like this. This is into your computer, the USB, and then these leads here, they all connect to the right pins on here. And then once you've done that and you're connected, all you do is you just go to Program and Current tab. You click that and it just goes in. There may be one issue, because you have a new chip. You may have to go to the option bytes, and you may have to turn off the protection. So it might be that the protection is on, so you don't overwrite the code, and you need to turn that off. And then you just stay on this tab, go to Program and Current tab again. That removes the protection, and then you can go back to this one, onto this tab, and then you just go Program, Current tab. It can't be any simpler to program these chips. It's all done for you, just clicking a few buttons basically. And I do like this I use this programmer for programming. You can actually program using the actual ST Visual Develop, but this one gives you I use this because I could see at a glance just how much of the memory I've used, and you can see there that there's only what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 5 times 16? That's the amount of bytes that are left. I tell you, this program fills it up. Anyways, so that's hopefully showed you how to do that. And so. Oh yes, I just remembered when I was looking at the the box, it just reminded me about this. There is what I've done is I've 3D printed a support for the OLED, so that the support goes in here. But then I've just realised that there are. One moment, I'll be back. I'll be back. Right, just give me a minute. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, you can get these posts, and if we just let's just change that there. So you see, you can buy these posts, but just screw in. If you've made a hole, you could actually use these, and it's 11mm that you want, because 11mm. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can get them in different lengths and everything, but you just need a couple of screws and a couple of nuts. And what I've done to the PCB, you see, if I get rid of that support, you could. Oh, hang on, you need to get rid of the screws as well. There, you can see that these OLED screens do have mounting holes, and let's just get rid of the back panel and get rid of the box. There we go. And now you can see that what we're doing is we're actually sticking them. We've got a pin header here, and then we've got like a female header there, and it plugs in. Well, this distance here is 11mm. It's a standard size. So what we could do is get two of those 11mm, and you can see that I didn't think of it when I did this one, but if I bring up the new PCB, you can see I've put two holes here. So what we can do, well, let's just bring up the 3D view. You can see the holes line up with these two holes, so what you can do is you can put one of these posts here, and put a post here as well, and that will do. It saves doing a print, and I think if you get two of them nice little brass posts, it looked really professional as well. Anyways, what I should have done is put some holes here as well, then it's completely done. I'm going to do that in another project I use an OLED screen with. So yes, let's get on and yeah, let's just make that a bit bigger. There we go. Let's get on and put it all together, shall we? What I'll do is yeah, this is the bit for just for the charging. These are off the shelf pieces. This is a boost. It boosts voltage up. What we have, it's got a little adjusting screw here. We need to set the output. This little DuPod plug is going to actually plug into this here, like so, and I've made that. That's why I made that little slot. You can see, so the cables will pass through to the underneath. Right, I'll just take that off for a minute. Yes, and then we have like the little charger thing. This has got battery protection on as well. I've got a really nice. These are a nice. These are the LiPo batteries I like to use. Nice and square, and the flat panel. Better than them big round things, but you know, one's own preference. But these actually have protection in the top here. And what I usually do, sometimes I tend to overcharge these or sort of charge them wrong too fast. And they tend to swell up. And usually what I'll do is on a project like this where the battery's going to stay, I'll use one of my older ones. So, but it's a new one for now. Where was I? Oh God, my memory's coming back really sharply again. Right, yes. So, oh yes, that was it. So yeah, the charger thing. Now the only issue with this charger is, like I say, the same thing again. Is the USB socket isn't overhanging to stick through a wall. So, right, here we are. So what I've had to do, I've had to make the a hole for the whole thing to sit through. So when we're sticking this in, we need to make sure it's lined up with the back panel, so that when we put it together, this is going to actually sit flush there. It don't look too ugly, I suppose, but you know, it'd have been better if the USB actually extended. Obviously, they made the same mistake I did at first. Anyways, yes, so there is that bit. Right, yes. Oh, give me a minute again, because I've got a picture of this. Yeah, if we look at my Instructable, I've done a picture. There we go. It shows the wiring. I've done this in fritzing. So there's actually a fritzing file as well. You can open it up and view it in there, so you can make it bigger. And then there's I've also made a PDF, so you can actually view it bigger if you want. But I mean, this circuit is so simple, really. There's not a lot to it. You've got your battery coming to this module, and then you've got your power coming from this module to the boost, and then you've got your boost, which is set at 5 volts, and then it goes to the PCB. Yes. So let's continue. What I'm doing is with the with this circuit, basically, you can see there's no mounting holes for this bracket. I mean, there's no mounting holes on this bracket either. So basically what I do is I glue them in. Now first of all, this switch that I'm using, it has the 2 mounting holes for the switch, but you can see this isn't the type that is, some have a threaded hole in. Oh, I'm going to cough again, just give me a minute. There we go. Yeah, this has the, can you see there? Yeah, it just has big holes. So what I've done is I've made this little little retainer. It's a piece of plastic, but basically we can screw into there. So what this does, it sits behind the the screw, so the screws go through the whole thing. What is that? Looks like it's a bad print. Let me just get my glasses, I can't see that. Yeah. Looks like it's been stamped out badly, that. So I would pick a bad one, wouldn't I? Let's see if I can. Does it? Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, what it is one of the holes that are, yeah, can you see it? One of the metal holes that had been stamped out was on top, and the paint had held it in place. Anyways, there's no importance there. Yeah, so what I've done is I've made this little retainer that goes behind there, and then the screws will screw into the retainer. So that's the first thing we need to stick in there. So let's just put the can you see that? Yeah. So the switch goes in, the retainer goes behind it. Oh, I'll tell you what I do as well. I've done this already, but I have I forgot what size that is. I have this little tiny drill thing. Normally they're alright, yeah, 1.2 millimeters. Little drill bit, 1.2. And what I do is my little screws. Hang on, these are the screws. They're only tiny little things. There we go, little tiny screws. M1.7, but I always run this through the. I run this through the holes I'm going to screw in, and that makes it a lot better. So we put that behind the switch, and then we just need to line up at the front. And I've got two 10mm long ones for this. So let me just line that up. Are we on picture? Yeah, camera. Right, so that should go through the switch and go into the retainer. Have I got that? No, I haven't. Oh, there we go. It's going through that one, and now it's going. Get it lined up properly. No thumbs with this one. Okay, let's try the other. See if I can get it in from this side. This side doesn't have that bad hole in it. Once I get this one done. I've made it the right size, haven't I? Let me just. I'm sure I have. Where's that gone? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Just such fiddly. Right, that screw should go into that. Once I can get it started. Come on. Oh, I made that right. Anyway, it was a pretty tight fit. See if it fits better that way. You know, it's probably because I'm trying to keep it in the camera. If I give me a minute, I'm going to get this started because I can't do it with my arms out there. Just pause a minute because I need to cough again as well. Yeah, right. What I've decided to do is just run the screws through it first. Are we in focus? Hang on, I've got my super strong glasses on, so I never can tell. There, yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm just running the screw through first. What I find is when you put self-taps into plastic, the friction will make it warm up a bit, which softens the plastic. So I tend to, when I first put them in, is put them in like you would do actually tapping a hole. So you would go like 2 forward, 1 back, 2 forward, 1 back, and then once you're through, the hole is all done. Right. So let's just see if I move this light out of the way. Oh no, there we go. Let's try again, shall we? Right, so now that I've opened them holes up, that should go on there a lot easier. Well, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Put some hair around it, that's what they say, isn't it? There we go, it's going a whole lot easier with some hair around it. Right, so that started, so let's start the other one. Got a bit of cobweb there, plastic cobweb that is. Right. Come on, the other side's gone in. So tight. Sorry. Try to keep it on camera and actually see it myself. Come on. I'm sure that's lined up. This doesn't want to go. Or is it? Oh yeah, but right, I'm getting really come on, in. There we go. Is it? No, it's not. It's just pushing it away. Right, this time you're gonna go. I tell you this. Well, yeah. Right, that one's going to go all the way in. Could leave it at that actually, but it's good enough. But it's really annoying me why that isn't going in there. I think it's because of that badly stamped out and I need to get somewhere where I can actually work on it. Right, the drill's gone through, so there's no reason why the screw shouldn't go through. Where is it? There it is. Right. Oh yeah, that's a culprit. It's caused all the issues. Right, the screw's going in now. Thank God for that. Right. Yep, that holds the after all that. Hang on, I can't see if I'm in focus. There we go. And we've got the it's actually a 3-position switch, but you know, it has more positions than what we need. But when I was buying them, I bought a pack of these. Were cheaper than buying different types. I mean, it still switches it on and off. So just because it's got 3 positions, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is for this, oh right, yeah, so like I said, that oh yeah, let's use my meter. Oh, I'm going to cough again, just give me a minute. Yes, so the reason I bought this multimeter that I have is because it has Bluetooth. So it has, with it having Bluetooth, what we can do, I wrote this application. It's in one of my videos, but the reason I made the application was this for this sort of thing. What we can do is we can connect. There we go. We're on millivolts. Let's select the range. DC. Oh, I see how it's right, yeah. There, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I can use my meter, and what we can do. Oh, yeah, you need the battery plugged in for this, because this type has the battery connections on it. Just plugging a USB in there won't do the thing. You actually need the battery in there. So let's just connect the battery, and then we can obviously what you do is stick your turn it on, and then just stick the meter on the output. Once I find my meter leads, there we go. Yeah, so get meter leads, and I'll just check the output voltage, which is these two. So that one and that one. So what we got? Oh, 5 volts. There we go. It's already set. But basically, you just adjust this screw until you've got your 5 volts. But basically, that's what we need to do, is just set it to 5 volts. Okie doke. So we've checked that. That's quite good. And like I say, this application, it's got a plot as well, so I can do some plots, different voltages. But anyways, yeah, that was useful. That's what I made it for. Right, turn it off. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these in. A bit of this Yoo-hoo, whatever call it, just any sort of. You want a glue that you might be able to just sort of remove the part. You just want it to, it's just got to hold it in place basically, but you want to be able to sort of like maybe undo what you've done one day. Doubt it, like, but yeah, so that goes in there. Give that time to go off. Tell you what, I will come on, get on there. Right, yeah, so it just needs a bit of time. Oh, actually it's done it. Oh, alright then, it's right. So and then add in this one. Right, this one goes upside down, so just make sure you've got the leads. Basically there's room. Can you see the shape there? There's like 2 tabs. Well, the cables can actually pass inside them two tabs. So this, oh no, it hadn't stuck. I thought it had. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it needs to go upside down. So basically, what we're doing, because I've made it for plugging in stuff, I've put a stop here. So this sits against the back there, and it's upside down because it's got some LEDs on, and I've put some little holes here for the LEDs to shine through. So what we need to do is, when we glue this in place, is make sure that we have the back piece, because we want that to make sure that that all lines up for when we put the back piece on. I don't know if you can see that. There. So we've got to make sure when the back goes on that that is going to line up with the back and go on there. Okay. So yeah, something like that. I'm sure I made it go all the way over. I made that a bit tight, that. I haven't made that wire long enough. Friggin' idiot, aren't I? Right. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, it goes through the hole. And it lines up. So let's just stick a bit of glue on that. Actually, I don't know whether to glue it into that, really. It might be worth it, but I think I'll just stick a load of glue around the back there, and then that'll hold the back, and the front will get held and lined up with the hole, actually. So let's do that. Yeah, so plenty of glue around there. That's gonna, more glue the better. Right, plenty on, don't spare it. That's what I found with glue, the more the better. Right, yeah, so stick that in there. Hold that for a while. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. Sorry about this, but rather than... yeah. Yeah, so I've just glued that in, and I've put this in place just so that it lines that up, basically. And I'll just give that time for the glue to sort of go off a bit. So I'm going to cough again. I'll pause it again while I cough my lungs out and let that glue go off. Okay, let's continue. Right, yes, so we'll stick the battery in. I mean, the glue hasn't gone off totally yet. It's going to be a while, is that? But it's enough to hold it sort of in place until get there. So then the battery sits down there. This is going to come up over. Are we in shot there? I keep forgetting. So what we can do is we can add this, but let's just stick all that back together again. I took it apart, didn't I? Oh yeah, that's the little fly lead from the modification I did. That wire goes in there like that. Let's just stick that on as well. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so this can go on top of all that now, but as I say, it's a circuit board and we've got some through-hole components, so we've got some little spikes sticking through, and this is a plastic battery. Well, the battery is just covered in plastic sheet. So what I've done is I've got a piece of cardboard thick cardboard, and that's going to stop all the spikes coming through and spiking the battery. So I've put a little cut in the corner just for this to sort of come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just plug that on, because I want it to be sort of oh, battery's still on. Let me just turn that off. There we go. Yeah, that just folds down over that, and then this just pokes in through there, and then this I'm going to put my piece of card, if I can get the card, piece of card underneath, and that sits in there. And gone all the way to the back. There we go, that's it. Yeah, so we've got that, and then we can just fix that in place with 4 screws. So let's just do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can see what we're doing. These should be a lot easier to screw in than that bloody switch. Yeah. No, just put my finger on top of that again to clean it. Oh, I'm going to cough again, guys. One moment. Let's see if I can pause it. Right, I'm back. One more screw. Yeah. Hope my sniffling doesn't annoy anyone either. There we go. That's it, so the board's in. Oh, let's just clean that up again. It's a lot easier to clean it here than it is when the top's on. There we go. Oh, battery's slid out. There we go. Right, and then we just need to, well, we can either put the back on or we can put the side on. So the side goes on like this, so. Are we in shot? No, we're not. There we go. So 2 more screws. So 1, 2, and we're going to need 4 there. So oh, see nothing but my hands. Anyway, that's them 2 screws. Side panel. Like I say, I fixed the big hole, so no worries about that. The next one will be a lot smaller. Just all bloody stringing from somewhere. Yeah, so that should sit there like that. I've got glue everywhere. I've got glue on the back there now. I don't know. So I went a bit over the top with 4 screws here. It only needed 2. But hey, originally I just had this this back come off, but then I decided, well, I might as well make this side come off. It makes it a lot easier fitting that PCB in. So yeah, you can see that bit okay. I won't tighten them right up, get these other 2 in first. My nose is running as well now. So yeah, oh, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to tell you how I got this horrible infection, but I won't. She wants to know. Right, tighten that up. Tighten that one up. Tighten these 2 up. I'm just wondering whether to stick some tape on there just to hold that in there for now. No need, just keep pressing it in. It's contacted easier anyway, so it should be right. Right, I just need, like I say, there we are, nice and flush, so everything should be hunky-dory now. But I just need to blow my nose, guys. I'm going to pause again. Here we go, let's continue. Right, yeah, so now we've got the lid. The lid goes on here. But we've got some buttons. So it's best probably to... this is... all the buttons sliding in. Oh, if you wonder about this purple colour, it was cheap. I don't like paying a lot of money for a reel of PLA. It was really dirt cheap, so that's why I ended up with purple, and it just so happens we're on this reel at the moment. So it's usually best to sort of hold it that upside down and put it on upside down to start with, and then we can come back. Oh, I've got a bit of a thing there. Never mind. Don't know why it's done that. Right, yeah. So let me just have a look at that. I might just want to just clean that up. Don't know why my printer's done that, but I've got like strands between them 2 holes. Didn't notice. There we go. Some strange thing that the printer did. Anyways, so I've got 3 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 here, so let's get them. So I tried to pick up more than... oh, there we go, I did it that time. There we are. Got the neighbour's dog. Don't tighten them all up yet, get them all in first. I think I went out. What have I done here? Oh, right, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think I went over the top with screws here as well. I couldn't put one in the middle because of them things in way, so. What I could do with is one of them little electric screwdrivers. Hint, hint. No. I'm getting all this on. Yeah. I haven't moved out of the way. Right, let's just tighten all them up. Maybe you can see better this way. Any better? I've got it on camera again here. There we go. I think this one needs to be a bit tighter. There we go. It's pulled it up flush now. Yeah, so there's that box. Oh, I've still got a thumbprint on that, I know. Like I say, it's a bit harder to clean now it's inside the... Oh well. Yeah, so, and we just need the little rotary knob. That just pops on top there. So, and we've got the buttons here. Let's turn it on. There we go. A little power button LED. Can you see that there? Got that. Oh, I can see the red one through the... whoops. Through the socket anyways, and then yeah, looks alright, does that? So yeah, I prefer yellow. Like I would have done a yellow, and what I might do is I might put some decals on it, you know, for stop, run and thing. I've done it, let me just show you. I've done a nice little right, I'm just going to pause. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I've done this instructable here for one of those oscilloscope things. And can you see all this decal on there? I may do that to... let's grab this. I may do that to this, this thing. Make some decals, but if you want to know how to put some lettering on plastic, oh, that's the case. Let's just go past all that. Oh yeah, here I did a video. It's pretty easy and sticking on decals, but yeah, just print them out and then just stick them on, and you end up with a nice fancy looking print. So yeah, hope you like that. Go there. I was going to. I may add it to the a picture to the instructable once I've done it. But what we can do is let's plug some speakers in. So we've got the left and we've got the right. So speakers just go in there. Remember, these just speakers, nothing else, and we can choose a track. Oh, I need to go past 20. So let's try 21, because 20 is that thing, and just play. Have I hit the right one? That's volume. I don't know if you can hear that. Like I say, we've got powered speakers now out of both sides. And there we go. And it's running on batteries. It's quite I don't know how well it's coming over my microphone. I'm speaking up because basically it's pretty much deafening. I'm actually distorting the speakers a bit there. Let's just turn it down. Let's just go track 22. I'm not really into that. Oh, no, not that one. This is it, more like it. Yeah, I can live with this. So let's just go to volume. I think 30 is the max. And I tell you, just moving these speakers around, I've no idea what the volume's like, so I'm hoping... Oh, that's loud, is that? Right, no, that's I can listen to that. I just wanted to just show you how loud and this, how well the amplifiers work, basically. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I just want to mention again, it's all thanks to PCBware. Let's have a look. Yeah, I am going to publish this. I've actually done this on PCBware. I've actually done this in 2 parts. I've done a shared project of the actual PCB, and I've done a shared project of the actual case, because the case is actually 3D printed, so they have 2 sections, either PCB or 3D print. So I've done 2 shared projects. One's the case for it, and one's the actual PCB. And I've shown you how it all goes back together. Well, I tried to do it like that. Oh, right, yeah, and the mod. Well, I think I've covered the mod in the other videos, so I think we all know what that is now. Yeah, great stuff. I hope you made it to the end. If you did, thanks very much. And oh, if you fancy doing something, they're doing like a sound project design contest as well, right? So there's some prizes to be done as well. Right, I'm going to stop it there, guys. Thank you for watching.